That's what we do. We come to the end of the year and we start, just kind of start reevaluating how the year has gone and what we want to change for the new year and what we're thankful for. And that's been something we used to have a tradition to go around the table as a family. We just talk about the things that we were grateful for. Some long, some not, And for me, my wife, Courtney, and I, we've got 3 little kids. I'm so grateful. You guys can sit down if you'd like. So grateful for family. We've got, Courtney and I, we got 3 kids. I got a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a newly minted 1-year-old. And they're all boys. It's fun. It's fun. It's a little crazy, but it's fun. And part of the reason why this Christmas we're just so grateful is when my wife was pregnant with our middle son, Phoenix, she was having kind of debilitating nausea. And so she went to the doctor and she said, look, I've got another kid that I gotta try and look after. How is this gonna work? How am I gonna get through morning sickness? And they said, we've got some medicine for that. Why don't you take this medicine and you should be right as rain. And for about 6 weeks, that medicine really, really worked. But after that, she went back and said, hey, it stopped working. Is there anything we can do? And they said, yeah, we can give you more of it and we can up your dosage. And so I found myself in Austin, Texas for an event, and we had a show that night, and Courtney calls me, and she says, hey Luke, I need you to come home. And it was a fairly frantic call. And I was like, you need to come home? And she's never asked me that before. And she said, yeah, I need you to come home. And I said, okay, what's been going on? And she said, well, I've been taking this medicine, and I just can't stop. I need you to come home and we need to deal with this. And so I got on a plane, went home that day, and I come in the back door and I see Courtney, I'm like, honey, are you okay? And she says, yeah, I'm okay. But as the night progressed, she started saying things like, look, I know I shouldn't take any more of the medicine. I know that I'm not meant to. I know the doctors have said that, but what if I just take one more pill just to get me through to tomorrow? And at that point I can start to see her hands starting to tremble. And I didn't know what else to do other than the next morning we got up and we went to a mental health facility. And we go into we're in the waiting room and we check in and it's just Courtney and I, there's nobody else around. And we're just waiting in this waiting room in a strange building, and they come and they say, Courtney, we're ready for you to come back. And we both get up to go back there, and they looked at me and they said, Luke, you don't get to come next day. And there was just something about the isolation for both of us in that moment that just made us feel so lonely. And she came back out a little while later and they said, we think that she needs some outpatient therapy for about 2 weeks. And so for 2 weeks, I'd get up in the morning, drop her off at 9 a.m. in the morning and pick her up at 2 p.m. We did that for 2 weeks. And she had shown so much improvement in that 2 weeks that they said, hey, you're doing great. You're discharged. You're good to go. And soon after that, we found ourselves at home, and she had this bottle of pills in her hand. And she said, look, I need to go and flush these pills, because these pills represent so much shame and so much guilt in my life that I just need to see them leave. And I was reminded of a story at that time about an explorer who had gone to a foreign land, and when he arrived in the foreign land, he told all of his men, we're going to go explore the horizon, we're going to go explore the mountains, we're going to go see what is ahead of us. And when he said that to all of his men, he realized that nobody wanted to follow him, because they just wanted to go back and get on the ships that they came there in. They wanted to go back on the ships, not because the ships were good, but because they were comfortable. And so he waited a few days, and he called all of his men back onto the shoreline again, and once he's got every single soldier on that shoreline, he gave his generals the command to burn the ships, because he said, we will not retreat, we will not live in our past, but we will go and explore the horizon. We'll go see what is in our future. We will go and see what is best and what is up ahead for us. And when my wife took those pills and she saw 1 drop and 2 drops, that was her moment of burning the ships. And for many of us here tonight, we come to the end of our year, and there's things in our lives that are holding us back. There's things in our life that we're living in the past. We're not looking to what is ahead, and not looking for what might be good in our future. We just remember the bad. We just remember the past. And for you, I would say this: go and burn the ships.
inside, drying tears and wave goodbye. Step into a lunatic. We can